Hey everybody, it's Rob from stormcrowoverland, and I'm out here at Lake Chickasha. I've been out driving around and just kind of getting some time out on dirt roads and a little windshield therapy. But I did want to talk about one of the first modifications, I guess, that I've made to my new Canyon. It's nothing super crazy. It's not a winch, it's not a bumper, it's not a canopy, it's nothing crazy like that. It's just simply a dash bracket where you can mount like ram balls, so you can do camera mounts, so you can film stuff. You can also use put phone mounts or whatever on there. Really simple thing. I'm just going to show it to you, talk about the one I ordered, why I picked the one I ordered. This might be a shorter video, but you at least get the idea. So the one I ordered was from Tackform, and here's the box real quick. I have no problem telling you that I ordered the one from Tackform because one, it was, I think, the cheapest one I found, or if not, it was one of the cheapest ones, and it came with everything you needed to install it. And when I say it came with everything you needed to install it, I'm not kidding. Let's see. So just kind of go over what it is real quick. You can kind of see here on the box, it's a little bracket, goes up on top of the infotainment screen. I'll show you in a little bit, obviously, but it just gives you a spot where you can mount ram balls. It says it meets the amps standard, which is 1.19 inches by 1.5 inches. Basically that means it fits ram balls. So yeah, pretty easy. But let's see what comes in the box that makes this super easy. And like I said, I was highly impressed. Usually I hate tools that come with things, but I had to bring the box along to show you. This is the factory little tray that is behind the infotainment screen that you have to pull out. It's really easy. It's just got a couple of little clips. But to facilitate that whole process, it comes with a little trim puller tool. Little trim pry bar made out of plastic. So you don't scratch anything with Phillips head or with a flathead screwdriver. That was impressive to start with. Once you get that tray out, there's a couple of bolts you have to get out. Let's see. Okay, so two of them you have to pull out. There's two nuts, and it comes with this rinky-dink little 8mm wrench. And no, this is not the greatest wrench, but it does work. Got the job done. Then there's two more in the bottom you have to pull out. And it actually came with this really surprisingly nice 8mm nut driver. I was shocked how nice this was. So yeah, use that. Basically, you take the you use the pry tool, take the factory tray out, and then you take the, you don't even have to take the bolts out. You just loosen 4 different bolts in there. And then when you do, little mounting brackets for the new mounting bracket slide into place, you tighten them up, and then you bolt the mounting bracket to those mounts. But the other thing that I thought was really cool this came with, of course they're in a baggie and they all fell out. Let me show you though. It came with a whole bunch of these nice little button head Phillips head screws that fit into the holes that are here on the mounting bracket to mount your ram balls and stuff, which is nice because I've had to go to like Lowe's and try to find the right thread pitch and try to find ones that are the right size and not too long and make sure they're black so they match the thing and they don't stand out. So yeah, I was really impressed by this thing from Tackform. Now that I've showed you what came in the box and kind of talked about how it's all, let's go into the truck, take a look before it gets too dark out here. 1 second. Okay, so now we're in the truck and I'll show you the mount in place, and it's even got a mount on it. So here you go. So, steering wheel, here is the normal infotainment screen, and then just above it, this is really nice metal powder coated ram ball mount. You can see this is where I keep my actual DJI Osmo Action camera right there when I want to film. I don't keep a phone mount on there yet because the infotainment screen is so big and displays all the same things that I would have on my phone, so I don't really need to worry about that. It is seem like overkill because you can fit what 1, 2, 3, 4. You could put 5 RAM balls up there. I don't know if anybody needs to mount that many thingies, but maybe it's just so you have options of where to put it. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else up there. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I've considered is I don't have a GMRS radio in this truck yet. And when I do, I'm probably going to get, I'm waiting until more expo to see if I can get a deal while I'm there, buying one in person. But I want to get one of the MXT ones where you can hide the body of the radio, and all you have to do is use the little speaker mic. It's got all the power button and all the other buttons are on it. The whole display is on the little speaker microphone thing. So yeah, I kind of want to do that. I want to get one of those, that Midland radio, hide the radio itself, and then have a plug, put a plug in down here where I can plug in the microphone thing. And if I do, I noticed someone sells a RAM compatible radio hanger. So I could put it right here, plug the radio head, I don't know why I'm struggling with this thing so much. I could put the little microphone, plug it in down here, hang it up here, and that'd be a really slick install. And if I'm just daily driving to work, I can unplug the whole thing, throw it in a glove box. You don't have to ever see it. That's something I'm struggling with this build. I'm kind of wanting, I need to make a whole separate thing about this. I'm kind of considering trying to do somewhat of a stealth overland build. That from the outside, you don't really see anything special, but super capable, can do all the things. I mean, we've already got, 4-wheel drive, factory 2-inch lift, Eaton True Track in the rear end. But like with the bed cover, you don't see all the stuff in the bed. You don't know if I'm loaded up for a trip or not. You don't see the molly panel that's back there, which we'll do another video on it, and with the roto packs and the shovel and all the other things that are mounted and ready to go. So it might be fun. I was looking at Badland Industries is making a hidden winch mount, and I'm like, I could do that too and really do a kind of a stealth build. I don't know why I'm rambling. This has nothing to do with this video. I don't know why I would want to do a stealth build, but I'm interested. It sounds neat. So yeah, let me know what you think about the whole stealth build thing. Leave a comment, send me a message, whatever. If you're one of my buddies, text me. Should I try to do like a stealth build where you don't really know that it's anything special? But yeah, other than that, like I said, there's kind of a short video. It is a mount for mounts. It's metal, it's powder coated, it's easy to install, came with all the tools, came with all the hardware, came with great instructions, and I think it was one of the cheapest ones I found. It was half the price of some of them. I'm a big fan of Victory 4x4. I had a Victory 4x4 bumper on my old 4Runner. I've got a Victory 4x4 molly panel on the back that we need to do a video on. I may add some more Victory 4x4 molly panels in the back. If Victory 4x4 did a hybrid front bumper like I have on the 4Runner, where it's just kind of in the middle, it's not the whole front bumper. If they made one of those for this, that's probably who I'd order from, but they don't have one. I should send them a message and see if they're working on one. But their mount that's just like the Tackform one I just showed you was literally double the price. In their defense, it also included hardware and electronics and stuff to add a double USB port to the middle of it, so you could, plug in your camera up here or whatever you're using. So I think that justifies some of the price cost, but I don't really need that. I'm not mounting a phone up here. It doesn't need to be plugged in. I've got enough batteries for the camera that goes up here that I don't really need to have it plugged in. So yeah, I went with the cheaper one because it met my needs better. It just fit what I needed. If for some reason I was doing anything where I wanted power up here, probably would have gone with the Victory 4x4 one. I'm not trying to dog them because theirs was expensive, because I think their stuff's awesome. But yeah, like I said, short video. Check it out, Tackform. It's one of the first modifications I've done to the truck, and so far it has been perfect. I can't imagine it ever being a problem. The other neat thing I didn't really show, I told you it came with screws to do the ram ball mounts. It came with a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It came with enough screws to mount 4 different ram balls. If you use the square ones that take 4 screws each, I used one of the little diamond ones that only takes 2 screws. And if I used just the screws it came with, it would have enough screws to do all 5 ram balls, which is crazy that they include all those. So thanks, Tackform. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so y'all can get back to what you're doing, and I can start heading home, thinking about dinner, seeing the family. If you like this video, check me out on Instagram or Facebook. You can find me on both of those, stormcrowoverland. Because of new truck on stormcrowoverland.myshopify.com, we are running a promotion until the end of April. You can use coupon code new truck, all one word, lowercase, to get 15% off anything and everything you order. The reason we're doing that is new truck has depleted old wallet. So I want to do more modifications, which means I need more money for new truck to do the modifications. So I'm trying to get some more sales. Not trying to guilt trip y'all, but if there is something that you've been considering ordering, it'd be a great time to do it. Like I said, get 15% off. I hadn't really mentioned this before. If you're local, if you're in the OKC area, I mean, hell, if you're in the general Oklahoma area and there's something you want, send me a message, send me an email, send me a text, whatever, and we can see about not shipping it. Especially if you're in the metro, I can just drop it off to you, so don't worry about that. And if you're even remotely close, or you're going to be passing through, just let me know. And maybe I'm passing. I mean, I drive all over the state fairly often, so if you're around and you want something, and for some reason you don't feel like paying shipping, which I don't blame you. I hate paying shipping. Thank you, Amazon Prime. I'll just bring it to you. But other than that, hey, have a great time. Thank you for watching. And sometimes you have to go out and get lost with a really cool mount for your mounts before you can find yourself. Thanks for watching, guys.